Joe Mahalo will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Gets dirty and gloves it. Excellent effort, but no chance to make the play at first. That's a base hit.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and this is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Stan Ross will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means. Leading off the inning, Stan Ross, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And a rather easy first out.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense.
And guys, a good outing on the mound for the man you see right there, the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chattanooga Lookouts and the Biloxi Shuckers. Time now to give you a look at the batting order. Stan Ross set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
He's set. Here it comes. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1. He swings at the fastball here and lifts it into the air to shallow center. Grantham is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Striding into the box, Stan Ross. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller back to the mound. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Catcher number 33.
Trevor Beard will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And now a 2-strike bunt attempt here as this one's down. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Well, this is a nice job here of giving himself up. You see him square and put this ball down over toward the right side of the infield, and that's just where you want it to be. They do put the tag on him, but, hey, he gets the job done.
Brian Acevedo will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Come on, big
so
guy,
stepping in, number 21, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Come on.
Chop foul at the plate, strike one.
Hey, come on now, big dog, get your pitch.
Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's 1-1.
And you can see the pitching coach heading for the mound, and This is nothing more than just trying to reassure your guy and give him a chance to compose himself. He's been great so far, so there's no reason to think that he can't work out of this.
Alfonso Torres will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So a run on one hit, no errors, and a man left. Stan Ross will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Into the seats, 0-1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him.
Oh, what a play.
So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Trevor Beard gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And pretty fortunate here as they do wind up getting the out at first. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a thorn in their side all game long. You'll see there, he winds up.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Stan Ross will step in now. He drove in his club's only run a night ago. Now a snap throw to first. And the runner back. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. EK, our visitors here as they take the field tonight following a scoreless top half. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
And they're a perfect 4-0 to start the trip, too. Sometimes you just get into those zones where everybody's getting hot at the same time, and they're in one of those zones lately.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. And the fans don't like this at all. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Go.
And this will find the wall in the very deepest part of the yard. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Well, we've seen a couple really good swings here early on. And that's a good one there as this ball's going to plug the gap for 2 bases.
TJ Blocker will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night.
Let's go now. One time.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And it's a foul ball according to the ump down the line. Awfully close that time. And now let's hold on a second here. It looks like the umpires are going to converge, and there may be some question as to whether or not that was really a foul ball. You can see him pointing down the right field line, and I would not be a bit surprised if they decide to go inside to have a look at this, and indeed they will do that. All right, here comes our umpiring crew with their ruling. And it is a home run. They overturn their initial ruling as they say this, in fact, was inside the foul pole. How about that? Stan Ross will step in now with 3 home in the inning and another 2 men out there on base.
This inning's really starting to unravel quickly from a defensive point of view. This is where you need a nice pop-up in a big way.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Grantham on the move. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third.
Your turn and have a look.
And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
A little bit of a risk there with 2 away. You don't want to run yourself into a double play to end the inning, but he's able to make it up there, and that puts runners on the corners now with 2 out.
Adam Rangel stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6.
He's out.
3. It's a double play and the inning is over. Stan Ross steps in, working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
And you know what? These days, so many guys are throwing in the high 90s. It makes those mid to low 90s guys look easy. But I'll tell you what, if he mixes his pitches well, it can still be plenty fast to have to deal with.
Heading out towards shallow right. Carpenter moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Johnny Diaz will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment. And the line drive right back up the middle.
Oh, he makes the stop. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but it'll be scored. Stan Ross steps into the box as the leadoff hitter here in the bottom of the 7th.
First baseman, Stan Ross.
Fouled back. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Well, that one looked like for all the world it was a sure single leading off the inning. It was certainly hit hard enough, but evidently it was hit a little too hard as it winds up getting flagged out.
Striding in to start the 9th, Marshall leaned, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
Tapper up the line. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he wound up turning things over to his bullpen in the 9th, but still, 8
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the first of this quick two-game series between the Mobile Bay Bears and the Biloxi Shuckers. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win? Stan Ross will get his first shot at it here. 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, see it deep and drive. What do you say?
Down the first baseline. Pena is right there, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out. Martin Cortez comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. No chance to get him at first. A great effort on that one, but digging in and looking for more. Frank Simmons coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up. On the ground to the right side. Oh, and this goes right past him. He'll come home with it. And he is in there. Striding into the box, Juan Estrada, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the self-defense move there at second as he tried to knock it down, but that gets on by him. The runner scores from second.
And these guys just don't seem to want to.
In now, Stan Ross. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Number 21, Stan Ross.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. TJ Blocker in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield. Eagle takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. On to first, a double play. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We played 4 full.
Plays it first.
Stepping in, Juan Estrada. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. 1-2, here it comes. Hit down the line at first. Ross ranges to his right, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now. Stan Ross will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Esposito looks up, gone! A solo shot here to left, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. Stan Ross ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that 3rd hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Now a curveball that's yanked high and deep down the line in right. And that is off the wall in right field. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, you know he's got 1 home run already. And I think off the bat right there, he was pretty sure he got another one. But you can see this ball's going to wind up just a little bit short as it kicks off the wall. And he's going to have to settle for just a 2-base hit this time.
TJ Blocker gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point.
Come on.
And this is taken here for ball 4. Just the second walk he's allowed into his 8th. At the plate, Ken Hawley. He drew a walk his first time up. Runners are at first and second with one away. On the ground up the middle. Flip of his glove for one. On to first. It's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. Benny Connor digs in. He reached on a walk his last time up and later came around to score. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first on his way to second now. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitch, and he just drills it right down the line, and that'll put him in a good position here with the runner on second and nobody out.
Martin Cortez will get a shot now in an RBI spot, so a chance to help his own cause here.
And he's got a hit in the game already, so he can handle the bat at least a little bit.
Hey, let's make the play and hold him right here. Let's go.
No one out with a runner at second. Bounce to first. Ross is up with it. And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up.
Yeah, that's a smart play over there at first. He knows he likely won't have a shot anywhere else, so he makes sure to get that one out on the tag. Now, you don't want to take a chance at throwing it around and not getting anybody.
A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, well, he really drove the ball well in this one. Winds up finishing with 6 RBIs. I'd say that's a pretty good day's work.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click on over to theshownation.com. The Bay Bears win this one 19-2.
Thank you for joining us here
Good
tonight.
night, everybody.
And we remind you to please drive home safely.